who needs 15 men, and who needs to score tries to win rugby games? England are back. England are back. That was what I've been talking about in the build-up to this game. Is actually, obviously, I want to win, and I will, as an England fan. But I want something that I can just grab hold of, some pride injected back into that row, some connection between the England team and the fans, and we saw that tonight here in Marseille. And how you doing, sir? You all right? Whee! How you doing? No, don't be sorry. You're right. You have a good time?
Yeah, very good. It was very good that England won. Not very convincing, if I'm honest, but it was good. Where are you from?
Have you thought about starting a YouTube channel?
I've got loads of YouTube channels. I'm sorry, I'm very pissed. So
what's your YouTube channel called?
Philip O'Shea at Peppermill Devices in England.
Fantastic. I'm going to check it out. You should go and subscribe to that YouTube channel. It sounds really good. Top man. Have a great night. And you should don't say sorry. And you should also subscribe right here on Egg Chasers. I'm at the World Cup for the next 7 weeks, and the first couple of days have been an absolute whirlwind, and here we are at the end of day number 2. And yeah, so give it the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments. How do you feel after that? So a couple of questions. Do you believe now in what Steve Borthwick is doing? That's question number 1. Question number 2, what did you think of Tom Curry's red card and what that means? Because I can tell you, and I'll hopefully put some videos up on the channel of people I've been chatting to, fans as they were leaving the stadium here, very much one opinion, which is that the fabric of rugby is changing a bit if that's a red card, particularly if Santi Carreras' by contrast, was not a red card and was yellow only. So I'll be interested to know what you think there, and I'll get into that. Those are the main 2 questions. But my thoughts on the game. Well, firstly, I've got to say, so if you just look over here, there's just the dregs of a crowd. But this place, as hopefully you'll see on videos on the channel, was absolutely bouncing earlier. And the Argentinian fans, whilst they will be going away gutted at the result, they can be really, really proud of the fans. There was one guy who spent a month's salary and spent 28 hours travelling to get here, and it's people like that I feel really sorry for tonight, because Argentina didn't fire a shot. They were woeful. They couldn't keep hold of the ball. They played a man up for the whole game and did nothing until the last 2 minutes. They looked shell-shocked. They looked like they didn't have a clue. They looked a shadow of what they're capable of. And for the fans, who were incredible, I really feel sorry for them, because I think they've been let down by their team. And I can say that because I know that's how a lot of England fans felt at Twickenham just a couple of weeks ago. But what a difference a couple of weeks makes. And it was the pride, and it was the intensity they brought. The defensive effort was absolutely massive. Yes, there was no tries, and we've got room to improve.
Come on, Muger!
Yeah, okay. I don't know what that meant, but hopefully that wasn't something that's offensive in any way. And hopefully it's something I agree with. But anyway, we didn't score a try, so there's room for improvement. A bit like Australia earlier, there's room to improve, but that is a massive step forward, and I'm really proud. I thought Ben Earl was absolutely massive. I thought Courtney Laws was absolutely huge. I thought Alex Mitchell changed things slightly, and let's just talk for a second about George Ford, who that was yes. I like that. I'm going to remember that one. Did you see what he did? He did a thing. So he walked like this, and it made it look like he was going downstairs. I'm going to remember that. That's great. George Ford, what a man! What a man! A few people have brought up the comparison. Sorry, with Johnny Wilkinson, and that was apt tonight. Another one would be Yanni De Beer, who drop kicked England almost out of a World Cup. How you doing, guys? You're right. Are you
okay?
Yeah, I'm very well. Whoa.
Well, squeezer.
Hey.
You like a squeeze? Where do you come from?
Good man. I'm from England. Where have you come from?
France.
From France. Oh, your country's amazing. This World Cup's brilliant. And
we'll see. Anyway, you won tonight?
We won tonight.
Yeah, you won tonight.
Yeah. Did you like how England played?
It was perfect.
Yeah.
It was perfect, and maybe you will reach the semi-final easily.
And then we'll play France, and what happens?
We'll see. We'll see. After it's a rugby game, so
You're very
we'll
kind.
See. We'll see. We'll see.
He could have easily said, "We'll batter you," and they probably will. To be fair. Oh, you. Thank you. Nice. See, this is what rugby's about. You get people that are absolutely steaming, but they've still got a smile on their face, and they still come up and shake your hand and give you a hug, and start pogoing around with you. I quite like it. That's what it's all about. Where was I? I'm trying to give you some sort of breakdown on the game, but sorry. Thank you. See, Alfie's behind the camera now. We'll have another video in the channel soon where me and Alfie will have a chat. He was just reminding me, George Ford. Yeah. Just manage the game. And I suppose another question is, does Owen Farrell wear 10 again for England when he's available? I have been talking in the channel for months and months and months. Ford Farrell is not done, and I still believe it's not done. I've always loved George. I love Owen Farrell. I've always loved George Ford in the 10 jersey, and he just. I know people take the mickey out of England celebrating small victories, but there were times when the England forwards, defended brilliantly, and George Ford, he was like he was one of the real leaders in that team tonight, and he led from the front with his performance and with his deeds and with his words and with his actions, and what a man. He's going to be on the back pages of all of the newspapers tomorrow. He's going to be what people are talking about. I'm just trying to see what I wrote down. What did I write down? Oh yeah, Argentina really, really dumb. Like one team in the world you would want to play a man down against, it would be an Argentina team just making ridiculous decisions tonight. Oh yeah, George Ford, I wrote down, he was like, what's that guy? DJ Khaled. Another one. Yes, loved it. And oh yeah, the Curry red card. Let's talk about that. I can see by the framework, the head-to-head contact, the World Rugby framework, the little flow chart we have to go through to come to decisions now. I get it. I guess the overwhelming feeling is, I don't care what nation it is. Imagine a player does what Tom Curry did and misses a World Cup final as a result. That's the bit that doesn't quite sit with me. I'd be okay with Tom Curry going off during the game, even if you want to decide that's a red card, fine. What I have an issue with is it was clearly an accident. Tom Curry could have slowed his feet down. Equally, a guy was falling out of the sky at him. Look, there's stuff Tom Curry could have controlled. He could have not flown in quite as much and avoided that situation. I just have sympathy if he's going to miss 2-3 games now. I think that's where it's maybe skewed too far. I understand the emphasis on safety. I don't like the punishments that are dished out when things like this happen, particularly when it's accidental and a little bit clumsy. Just missing the rest of the pool stage for that just feels a little bit harsh to me. So I'd be interested to know what you think. How are you doing, sir?
Yeah, I'm good, mate. How are you?
How do you feel?
Actually, it was a really good game, actually.
Yeah.
What did you think?
I completely agree. I'm proud.
Absolutely buzzing about that game. I think it was a really cracking game to watch. I think we should do more of that. More kicking.
Hold on a minute. Like, even a couple of days ago, if I'd have gone out when I've been out and chatting to people, it's like, oh, we kicked too much. We need to start playing.
Yeah, but they played the game, man. They absolutely played the game. That's exactly what they should do. They got the instructions. They played the game.
What's your name?
Andy.
Andy, thank you. Have a great night. Have a great night, yeah?
Yeah,
Top
you
man.
too, mate.
Have a good one. See, that's the difference a win makes. It changes everything. Suddenly, it's not about tries and that's what I think actually the big takeaway from this is there was something poured into that jersey tonight which felt different and it felt intense. And there was one moment before the game when the first point really, when I thought England are going to win, and I can prove this because I said it to Alfie. Didn't Alfie just go up and down if I predicted an England win? There you go. See, I predicted England win, and it was when the Argentinian fans, who were there much earlier than the England fans, many of whom were stood here trying to get in for ages, and couldn't get in for the kickoff. The Argentinian fans got in nice and early. They booed the England team off like a real massive noise, and I remember thinking, I cannot think of anything that's going to psych up an England team more than that moment. Alfie's agreeing totally, and. They came out and just poured something into that performance which made me very proud and made me thoroughly enjoy it. They've got to improve, they will improve, they need to improve. Still don't see England winning a World Cup, but we got 1 foot in the quarter-final already. Beating Argentina tonight, we might even have both feet in a quarter-final. That game, Argentina v Samoa, looks massive. Oh, how you doing? How you doing? Good luck against Samoa. Good luck. The fans are absolutely amazing. They were brilliant, and that's what I want to end on. As a rugby occasion, the atmosphere in that stadium, the camaraderie between the fans, and then the performance by the players, whether it was perfect or not, technically brilliant or not, well, from an England perspective, it doesn't really matter to me. It was about that rose, and they put some meaning in it tonight, and I'm going to end on that note, and I'll be back with a few more well thought out thoughts. I've got all sorts of as I even dropped my bag. I had loads of notes written down. Don't look at those; they're probably rubbish. I had loads of notes written down, and I haven't gone through hardly any of them. So yeah, we'll leave it there. Nice one. See you on the next video. Hit subscribe, like, thumbs up, and all the rest of it.